Hey guys, morning. Where have I been? Where have I been? I'm still here. Took about a week off to gather my thoughts, and this is the flesh talking. But quite frankly, I'm a little frustrated. Come on, you're right there with me. Um, but it's in His timing. I know it's His timing, and it's hard sometimes, but we just got to be patient, sow those seeds, and be ready. And I can be more ready. Like I said, I'm getting a little frustrated, but then I just got to take a step back and realize that it's in His time, and we got to sow those seeds, because it's those seeds for the left behind. If you sow the seeds of your family, friends, and they don't get the gospel, but then when the rapture does happen and they realize that there was something to what we were talking about, and at that point that they get saved, be it it's too late, they have to go through the tribulation. It's our seeds that we have sown, and I just got to realize that. So I did take about a week or two off. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here. I shaved. My first Sunday back at work. I went to work wearing what I would if I went to church, because I went to work under protest. I was there. I wasn't happy. Um, so, had a doctor's appointment last Wednesday. I follow up on my endoscopy, do my swallowing, and a couple of things. One thing nothing I didn't know already. A chest level hernia. The acids of the stomach push on this hernia, and when I eat, it causes me not to swallow as well. So, and for that reason, it sounds a lot worse than what it is. I have damage to my esophagus because of it. So I got to take a small yellow pill, about a little bit bigger than a grain of rice, once a day for the rest of my life so I can eat. Now, the doctor wasn't too happy with my diet. I take it about 3 o'clock, if I remember. Sometimes I don't remember. And I eat. Please don't leave any bad comments. I know. I eat about once a day. When I come home from work, I eat a big dinner. I need to change this. I know. I hear it from some of my friends. I don't eat really nothing for breakfast. I need to, and I eat nothing for lunch. Those who I work with know that I walk on my breaks and lunches. I've worked there for almost 18 years, and I've walked on my breaks and lunches for the last 15 years. That's what I do. I strap on my headphones and I go for a walk. I really don't eat nothing for lunch unless it's brought to me. What do I listen to? I know some of you people who I work with want to know what I listen to. It ain't music. Nope. Let me tell you a secret about myself, what I listen to in my breaks and lunches. I know some of you are probably wondering. There's a small news broadcast, Watchwoman 65, Lisa, brings a blunt, positive Christian spin on some news. And then I listen to Tom Cody, Watchman River, on my lunch. And I'll listen to James Cadiz. And on Fridays, which is today, unless he's at a conference, I will listen to Dr. Wood's pastor's point of view. Now, some people don't like him. I do. He's out of Sugar Land, Texas. He's got a really good prophecy news hour every Friday. That's what I love to listen to on Fridays. Saturdays, it's a free-for-all. If not a lot of people post, I'll listen to whoever posts. Tom Watchman River still posts on Saturdays, and I'll listen to him. That's what I listen to. I don't listen to music. I listen to broadcasts on YouTube. So that's what I like. Keep my mind focused. And yeah, I need to eat. Yeah, I know. My diet stinks. I'll eat. If I do eat, like I said, sometimes I'll go days between eating. That's on me. I know. That's bad. Bad. But that's what I am. Like I said, I'm still here. I'm not rushing into my next Antichrist video. I'm almost there. Which is, let's see here. I had these are all my Antichrist notes. And this is the garbage can. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to rush into it. That's my biggest mistake. And all my notes that I had for the series I was going to do is right there in that garbage can. So I'll have it out in a day or two. And I am going to use the old Bible. That's my coffee. And the noggin. And just speak with what I've been taught my whole life and just not go by notes. I think that was my biggest mistake. I'm there. I'm almost there. So anyways, I just wanted to hop on here. And I'm still here. I probably lost a couple of viewers because of my 2-week absence, but that's okay. A lot going on in my life, and I tell you, I'm frustrated. And I know all of you are too. You just don't want to admit it. Through sickness, a lot of us are sick. I just want to eat without pain. And when I get to the marriage supper limb, I'm going to have the biggest plate. I'm going to load it with my foods that I can't eat anymore. Roast, brisket. I got to be very careful with that. I can't eat those harsh meats anymore. It's hard for me to swallow. So, hamburger meat, which I get tired of. I'm 50 years old and hamburgers just don't do it for me anymore. It's a hamburger. I'm not in college anymore. And pizza. That's college food. Very rarely do I get in the mood for a pizza. Am I crazy for that? It's expensive, and and then you get that cracker crust, thin crust pizza. Well, I can get a package of Ritz crackers and some tomato sauce and call it a day, and it'd be much cheaper. Who wants to eat a cracker pizza? That just makes no sense to me. Yeah, I probably touched on some toes there. I'm not from New York. I don't, that thin crust pizza, no thank you. Anyways, I like a lot of seafood. I don't eat it that often because the wife hates seafood. So I'm there. Um, I'm here. I am getting more and more hounded by people that want their money. And I get it. I get it. Uh, the news ain't talking about this, but gas has gone up at least 30 to 40 cents here. And for Texas, that's high. Um, we're not going to be here much longer. I can just feel it. It's the little things and then the big things that happen every day. Um, more and more people want their money because of groceries, gas. I'm getting hounded by people. That's okay. I'm hanging in there. I'm keeping the family fed. Even if I have to do away with a meal every now and then. Things happening all over the world. The bridge collapse. Something stinks to high heavens with that. But I'm not going to discuss it on this video. But do I think it's an act of terrorism? I'm not going to discuss it here. There's videos out there that you can pull up, but I'm just not going to. But do I think it's an act of terrorism? Because that bridge collapse crippled the infrastructure, crippled all of the shipping along the East Coast. They're not talking about Ukraine. The American media, they want us to think that they're hanging in there with Russia. They lost the war 6 months after it started. But we've been pumping money and bullets and ammo and men. Come on, let's face it. We sent men over there, I think, to Ukraine for a lost cause. But they keep bombing, the Ukraine keeps bombing the Russian refineries. So that's causing the exports of oil to go through the roof. Folks, we haven't seen nothing yet. When the summer hits, I've always been deaf in this ear. My trick here, I've had 2 surgeries in it growing up. And every now and then there's that little itch that I can't scratch. And it drives me crazy. Anyways, that's enough of my problems. People complain about the music at work, but I guess that's the reason why. I guess I could be glad I'm deaf in that ear because I can never hear the music at work because it's between 80s. My dislike of Duran Duran is legendary. Most awful band in all of history. Anyway, I'm not, I don't know where, I went off on that rabbit trail. I'm still here thinking about you guys. Wanted to hop on here real quick. Say I will be releasing a video within the next 2 days. I got to work Easter. I'm going to go in. I got a family to feed. Went to the store. I sent my sister in Christ a few. What I did buy cost almost $150, if she's wondering. That what I sent you cost $150. And a lot of it was for my son. I got to keep him fed. I bought a few things for myself. But it's insane. It's insane. And Lord, take us away. That's the flesh in me. I'm just an ordinary guy. I'm just like you. Getting just a little bit frustrated, but again, I'm repeating myself. I know it's in His time. It's in His time. I don't know if you listen to James Cadiz. When he releases it, I might put it on my community. His family's from Egypt, so that doesn't mean anything other than that. But his culture, he can get loud and I can't talk. Animated. Loud and animated. I'm really interested. He's going to do a thing on the red heifer. I've listened to him for the last 3 or 4 years. He's not a red heifer guy. He's always said it really meant nothing. But he said in a video with Tom Hughes, that was really interesting, that this time is different. He's going to do about an hour-long red heifer video. I'm really interested to hear what he has to say. He is going to play that CBS morning video. He's going to play it, but not show it, because there are some things in it that he doesn't agree with. I'll pin it in the community whenever he releases it. Hope you check it out. I'm really interested what he has to say. With that being said, I heard they're going to do it on Good Friday, which is today. My son's off today. My wife is off. I'm skedaddling to work. She's going to have to take care of him by himself. Pray for her. Anyways, but I don't think Israel is going to tell the people when they're going to sacrifice. I think it'll be too dangerous. If you think that attack on October the 7th is nothing with what's going to happen once they sacrifice that red heifer. But I think it's going to be soon. We'll see. I'll see what he has to say. I'm interested in that. Well, guys, hang in there. Soon and very soon, guys. There is just too much going on. So much distraction. So much distraction. First Ukraine, that's dying down. October 7th, that's dying down. Not in my book. Now it's anti-Semitism, and the UN announced a ceasefire that the United States refused to veto. And Rafah, and now this P. Diddy thing. I don't know anything about that. It's a distraction. The whole P. Diddy and Trump and distraction after distraction after distraction. Keep your mind off of it. Distraction after distraction. Hang in there, guys. This ran a lot longer than anticipated. So I'm going to shut off the video. See how many hits this gets. If I get 30 hits on this, I'll be surprised. All right, I love you guys. I'll be back in a day or two.